So why are they sending robots to Mars? Why not just send real astronauts?
Because it's really dangerous, Quark.
Well, I feel a bit sorry for the robots.
Robots aren't alive.
That's true, Stats, but sometimes they can have a lot in common with their human owners, and that's why they're so helpful. In some cases, they can do even more than humans.
They don't need to eat and never get tired. Well, unless running out of fuel counts.
And they can survive in really cold or hot conditions. Some of them can even learn.
I wonder if my job would be a lot easier with a class full of robots.
Not as much fun, though.
There have been many different types of robots that have been developed for space exploration, from roving vehicles that use wheels or caterpillar tracks to drive over the surface, to human-like robots that could take the place of spacewalking astronauts. Using arms and hands, they would be able to make repairs and replace experiments.
Some robots look so lifelike you can hardly tell that they're not human. There are tons of creepy movies about that.
That's right, and sometimes they can play games or answer questions just like a real person. Hey, how do we know you're not a robot, sir?
I guess that's for me to know and you to find out. Why don't we see how much we have in common with robots? First up, we have a body structure with a skeleton.
Robots are built from all sorts of materials with moving joints, so they've got structure too.
Pretty similar. What about muscles? We need those to move around.
Robots can move around using mechanics and engines.
All right, neck and neck at the moment. What about a sensory system? Things like sight and touch. Things to receive information about the environment.
Well, robots can have sensors and cameras to collect information like that, and to respond to information.
Well, what about a power source? We have to eat food, which is converted into the energy that our bodies need.
Well, robots use all types of fuel. Liquid stuff like petrol or even solar panels, like the ExoMars rover.
What about being able to process information and carry out instructions?
We have a brain for that. I guess robots have computers?
Uh-oh, there don't seem to be many differences at all. Maybe robots could take over the world.
Hold up, Stats. Those are largely physical similarities, and there is much more to intelligence than just following instructions. Just because a robot can process information, what about knowing what's right and wrong? Or having a favourite food? Coming up with a fantastic story? What if it encounters a situation that it hasn't been programmed for?
I suppose we are learning all the time. Can robots learn too?
In some ways, yes. Artificial intelligence is an exciting field in robotics, and scientists are developing robots with the ability to learn and come up with their own ideas. As we found with the ExoMars rover, being such a long way from Earth means the more they can do by themselves, the better.
Maybe even come up with their own stories. Hey, imagine a joke-telling machine. How cool would that be?
Not much good on Mars.
Deep Space High, Destination Mars. With support from the UK Space Agency. Find out more at funkidslive.com/space.